Boom! First elk of the year. That is what we like. Boom, baby! Yeah, that's crazy. Just left the truck. And boom! I think it's going to be a good day. Hey guys, today I'm going to be putting two episodes together. I've been finding so many antlers lately and I haven't got time to edit my videos, so I decided to put 2 days worth of shed hunting together in an episode where I find a crap load of antlers. Hope you guys enjoy it. An hour into today's foray, today's shed hunting fun time. Haven't seen anything. I like the area I'm in right now on top of this hill though, and I'd say there's at least a 5 or 10% chance somewhere on this hilltop I'm going to come into contact with something. So I'm kind of excited. Snow's really melted nicely here. It's becoming much easier to see, much easier to walk. Been lots of people in this area this year, so a little tougher going, lots of human tracks, but all good. Love to know that people are getting out shed hunting as much as possible, getting their exercise, getting the excitement. Hopefully I can show you guys a few sheds pretty soon, but for now we'll just have to keep on crushing, see what happens. 2 hours in, about 20 minutes from the truck, I was going to do a rejig, and I walked upon this right out in the open. Boom! First elk of the year. And it's too bad she got so chewed up though. Yeah, would have been a nice little 5-point. That thing's eating good. It's likely last year's. But you got to start somewhere. First elk of the year. That's awesome. I got my first mule deer and then ended up getting 4 mule deer my last time out. And now I got my first elk. And they're just about to start dropping. So hopefully we can start getting some fresh ones soon. Well, it ain't a lot. It ain't huge. But it is my first elk of the year. So we'll do a camera pickup shot with it, even though it's just an old 5-point that's been eat up. There we go. Nice last year's. It's hard to believe this thing's sitting right out here in the open like this. Again, it's just like, sometimes I just wonder. It's crazy shed hunting how you can walk and walk for hours and hours and miles, and then right out in the middle of an open field, looks like anybody walking by would find it instantly, and all of a sudden, boom, there you go. And you got yourself a nice shed. It's really odd, actually. I find it strange. It's one of the things I love about this game, but it's also kind of odd. But there you go. First elk of 2024 shed tour. And let's hope we get a bunch more. That's awesome. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. What do I see? It may not be fresh, but it's still a beauty. Nice. That's a pretty good one though. Hard white. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good shed in its day. A little bit chewed up, but a decent 5-point. It's just an old one, but we're still going to do a pickup on it. What the hell? It was a pretty good one at one time. Look at that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that in its date. It's at least a year old though, maybe 2. Probably a year. Yeah, she was a nice one at one time. Still got a nice big curl. Pretty good. Pretty nice brown there on the back side. Would have liked to find this guy fresh. Would have been a beaut. But there you have it. That's what we got. Alright, back to the drawing board. I'm only 5 minutes from the truck. I think I'm going to go back to the truck. Try a new spot. Hope to start getting into something fresh. Well, I was walking around this area And I was saying to myself, I bet nobody's been in here in 10 years or more. It's a real out of the way area. Sure enough, what do you find? An old 5-point that's probably 2, 3, 4 years old. That kind of proves my point, because it's a pretty open spot. Right there, right beside a pile of elk scat. But we'll take it. That's 3 on the day in elk, and 2 5-points. Last one was a little bigger, not quite as old as this one, but it's all good. Well, she's an old one, all right. Let's take a look what we got. Yeah, it was a nice 5-point one time before she got eaten up. Eaten up good. Critters ate the brow tine. G3 is a little eaten. Main beam at the end. Got a little bit of a unique shape here like that. Yeah, a little moss on her. It could be 2 years old only, maybe last year's, but I doubt it. I'm thinking this one's at least 3, 4 years old. So we'll keep wandering around in here, see what we can find. That's why finding old sheds is sometimes a good thing. Tells you nobody's been here for a while. And I always like that. I wasn't even going to walk down here. Pulled out the binoculars. Sure enough, I thought it was a stick because it was right at the end of that. Because it was right at the end of that tree. I thought it was just, but it was green and it was a little bit different. And so we got the binoculars out, and lo and behold, it's a beautiful green lawn ornament. Look at that baby. That is super green, and I kind of like that in a way. I think that's kind of cool. I'll pull that baby out. Look at that. Yeah. Mean green machine. I should just leave that here, really. But you know what? I might just put it in my garden. I kind of like the green on it. We'll see. That's 4 today. Backpack might be getting too heavy, but it's okay. I'm going to unload some of my sheds back at the truck here anyways. Boom! You know, it's funny. I'm walking around in this area and there's just so much sign. It's just unbelievable. And I said to myself, there should be sheds everywhere here. There's just endless sign. There's everywhere I look, I see droppings and beds and just like rubs. It's like incredible. I just said that to myself, and then I turned around and found this. Now granted, it ain't much, but not going to be a big boom, and it's another old one, but it's just funny because I had just said to myself that I can't believe I haven't found a shed yet. And then again, finding this old one, at least 2, 3, maybe even 4-year-old one, right out in the open like this. I just can't believe I can't find a fresh one. It's got to be dropping. Somebody's got to be dropping some somewhere here. Damn. I'm running out of time. I've only got an hour left or so. It's 5 on the day. It ain't much. But we're going to throw that in another garden. Robin's garden's going to be full of sheds after this one. All right. Come on. We can get a fresh one. I know, we're due for a fresh one, man. There's got to be a fresh one in here somewhere. Maybe even a set. I know there is. But I'm running out of time. And I'm running out of light. We're going to give it a good push here, but yeah, I know there's something in here somewhere. It's just a matter of digging it up. Boom, baby! Yeah, that's crazy. Not even 5 minutes ago I just said I think I'm going to find a fresh one. And not only do I find a fresh one, but I find a side-by-side set of fresh little beauties. Oh, yeah. Freaking awesome. That's just crazy. That's 7 on the day. Whew. Oh, beautiful. Fresh. Side by side. Love it. Oh man, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Oh, I'm just stoked. Oh, this is killing me. I can't believe it. I'm like 2 minutes away from picking up that old one. like 2 minutes, literally, and I just walk around the corner and boom, I see this fresh one from a ways away, and I'm just like, oh, there it is, my fresh one, and I look, and 7 feet away is the match. My first fresh match, side-by-side set of 2024. Boom! This is awesome. I'll go in for a pickup. I always find it just so incredibly crazy to find sheds. There's something almost magical about it to me. And all right, we're just gonna pick this guy up here. Oh, just gorgeous, beautiful. It's probably been down for a little while, maybe, you know, a few weeks, 3 weeks, but not a chew on it. Just gorgeous. Love it. Oh man, is there anything better than picking up a fresh set found side by side? I don't know. I don't know that there is, but let's take a look at this guy. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's not a huge set. Just a nice little 4-point whitetail, but gorgeous. And not a chew mark on any of this stuff. That is awesome. There she be. Beauty. Oh man, guys, what a great day. 7 sheds. Those last 2 freshies. Match set, found side by side. It really doesn't get much better than that. That's what we do this for. That gets the blood pumping. That gets you so stoked. And I kind of knew that was coming. I mean, obviously I didn't know it was coming, but I knew it could come because I was just, the sign was just incredible. Everywhere I looked, it was just like, holy mackerel. Rub, scat, 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 bed, 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 everywhere. And then I'm finding old ones. And when you find old ones like that, that usually tells you nobody else has been in there. So I'm thinking, if I'm the first one in here, there's got to be some fresh ones somewhere. And sure enough, we connected. Oh, so good. What a day. I think it's time to start heading back to the truck though. Grab myself a snack and probably head home. Maybe I can find some more on the way, who knows. Be lovely if I can get a 7, well, I already got 7, an 8, 9 day, but 7 is incredible. Already shattered my 4, that was my best up until today. I got 2 4s my last 2 times out, and now a 7. Things are looking up. Shed Tour 2024 for Booming Outdoors is starting to really take shape and getting pretty exciting. Even got a couple of elk. They're old, chewed up elk, but it's a start considering they don't even really start dropping yet for another few weeks. So yeah, this is awesome. All right, ready to start my day. New area. I know there could be elk. Targeting right now, we're looking mostly for whitetail, but we could easily find an elk or a mule deer antler in this area, judging by the people I've talked to and the research I've done. Could be a triple threat day. Never been anywhere near here before. Completely new neck of the woods. I love that. Love exploring new areas. And I'm going to take you guys for a little adventure. Beautiful day. It's about -3 and oh my god. 30 seconds in. I can't believe this. I just left the truck and boom! I think it's going to be a good day. Oh, and you know what? I like that that's at least a year old, because that means this beautiful southwest facing ridge top that I just started on probably hasn't seen anybody in years, and that is a good sign to maybe pick up some crankers today. I can't believe it. I just started. It's my first video of my walk, and that's an obvious place. The road is just over this hill that I parked at. Came over the hill. I'm already rewarded. I can't believe it. Woohoo! Let's pick up this old 4-point and continue on. I am excited. 1.5 minutes into my shed hunt today in an area that I've never been before. I picked it on fat maps, kind of did some research. I know this area somewhere within about 5-kilometer radius here. A buddy of mine did really well. 2 or 3 years ago he found 7 whitetails, and he knows a few guys who have found some mule deer as well. So I thought I'd pop in here. Picked a few spots on our fat maps on Google Earth. I made a little run for myself. This is where I decided I was going to start because of the southwest facing hill, and boom. I know it isn't much and it's a oldie, but it's a great way to start the day with a nice little 4-point. Oh, look at that. It was a split brow tine too. Nice. Could be some neat genetics in here. That's going to be awesome if I can find a big one. So I'm totally stoked. Geez, I just thought I saw another one on top of the hill here. It's going to be a good day, bud. What do you think? I think we're going to have a good one. Definitely my fastest recorded shed of the year. Under 2 minutes. Gotta like that start, especially when you're in an area that you've never been before. Damn. Love when that happens. Beauty of shed hunting. All right, we're gonna go back at her here. Get back to work. We're just getting started. Looking forward to today. It's gonna be a beauty. Yeah. I just crossed a little creek right here, which is really nice. Gus got a good drink, and there's a nice south-facing hill here. Beautiful scenery. So I was going to scour this one pretty hard with the creek right there, and I think we got our number 2 for today. Doesn't look like a fresh one, but we're going in. That's we're about an hour in now, and we've got our second shed in a new area. You can't beat that. Yeah, it's definitely at least a year old. 4-point. Awesome. Again, tells me there hasn't been a lot of traffic here, because this is a very obvious area for any knowledgeable shed hunter to hit. I love that. I'm not seeing quite as much sign as I'd like. Rubs, scat. But obviously, that's maybe one of the reasons there's not too many people in here, and if I can have a place to myself, I love it. And we're holding out. I think there's going to be a monster here somewhere. It's just a matter of time. Boom! That is what we like. All right, here we go. Yeah, nice little 4-point. Actually doesn't have any critter marks on it, which is awesome for a year-old. Hey, bud? Well, I think Gussy's decided the camera's where he wants to be. But, here you go. Alright. That means if I can find a nice big one, might not have any bites on it, because this guy's pristine. I don't see one little chew on it anywhere. Beauty. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Oh, you're just happy to be home, huh? You're happy we're home from Florida, huh? Yeah. Beauty! That's 2. And we're only about an hour in. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, like that. I like that there's not too many critters here. Whew, an hour in. It's getting a little worried because I haven't seen a lot of sign, but it's more important that there hasn't been too many shed hunters in here. Some of my friends who are really good hunters like to hunt this area for both, well, actually for elk, mule deer, and whitetail. So real good chance that we could find a cranker. That's what we're holding out for. Oh, what a beautiful day. If you guys could be here and see just how pretty this is, blow your mind. It's just gorgeous country. And there's sheds here. Well, it's the second time today I started up the camera and found something. Now this one isn't going home, but that's interesting. A little bit of a skull, small bull elk. Like I said earlier, I could, you could find nothing out here and you'd still be worth a fantastic hike. Old skull. Hey, bud. All right, well, maybe this is a sign. Maybe we will actually get ourselves a nice fresh elk shed. Stick around and let's find out. Sitting by a pool in Florida 2 days ago, and now this. Pretty special. Came across this beautiful little lake, and I think I see myself an elk shed. Stuck tines down in the mud right over here. We'll go check it out. Oh, boom. Come on, be a good one. It looks old. We'll see. Yeah, she's been in that mud for a while. Stuck right in there. Yeah. It's an old one. Not huge. Tines down. Stuck in the muck. Still pretty cool. Probably gets covered up by grass later in the year and nobody can see it. Another old one. No fresh ones here. Every one I found is, I think that first one's a couple years old. That second one is about a year old, I think, and this one's at least a year old, possibly more. Could be 2 or 3 when we pull it out. Especially when you consider it was probably covered in grass most of the year, not getting a lot of sunlight. It's cool. Found a tines down elk though. Nothing wrong with that. I'll set up for the pull out and see what we got. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that guy's been in there a while. Yeah, just a little 4-point. Awesome. Tines down shed. Wicked. Oh, so fun. Maybe old, but it's awesome. I love it. Boom. We'll take everything we get. And that's 3 on the day. They don't have to be huge. I'll go nicely in the garden. That makes 3 elk on the year. I don't even know what I'm up to now. I will write it down in the video and let you guys know. But tines down. Pretty sweet. Woo! Just got back to the truck. It's been 4 hours and 20 minutes of hiking. You got something to show for it. Nothing fresh, but it's something. I'm going to drop these guys here and I'm just going to take another little poke. Maybe half hour, 45 minutes on the other side of the road just to see what I see. I should just pack up and head home, but I just can't do it. I just love this stuff way too much. Boom. Alrighty. I was just doing one last little poke on the other side of the road here. And well, that's a nice one. It's too bad it's another oldie, but it's a nice one. Yeah, look at that. Ah, nice 4 on the day. This is awesome. Fan-frickin-tastic. I'll take a 4 shed day anytime. Well, it's definitely old. Got a little bit of chew marks on it, but it's a hard white. Decent 4-point. 4 points for the 4th shed of the day. And we'll take it. Oh! Whew. I'm gonna call her a day now though. Head back to the truck. Truck's only about 5 or 10 minutes away here. I think we're done, but that was just a nice way to cap off the day. I was gonna go home and I decided to throw a Hail Mary on the other side of the road here. And it paid off. Yeah, you just gotta keep pounding. Love it. Oh! Nice way to end the day, guys. Maybe we can get lucky and find one in my last 5-10 minutes. But even if I don't, I'm real happy about that. Boom! Well, that's a wrap on today, guys. It was a fantastic couple days of shed hunting, and I can tell you that I got a couple more coming up. I'm up to over 40 sheds on the year now, and I think we're only up to 28 or 29 in the videos, so lots of good episodes to come. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, keep on booming. We'll talk to you later. Damn it, Gus.